Okay, so yesterday was Sunday and I had a little bit of an off day. So we need to reset our apartment. So we need to reset the island. We need to do these dishes. We need to just like pick this up a little bit. We need to sweep. I have piles here we need to deal with. And then we need to, you know, fix the bedroom up. So come along with me as we fix my apartment. All right, first I gotta tackle all of these dishes. Good news is that I didn't run my dishwasher last night, so I can just add these to it. All right, so add the dishes. Anybody give any recommendations for a good non-stick but great pan set? Had this one for a while now and it's about poop the bed. So I need to do a new one, but I want it to be on the cheaper side, but something that is gonna last me a while. Okay, dishes done. Now I need to do this island. So I have a couple of dirty rags. I'm gonna throw them on the ground. That way I can put them in the laundry. I don't really have a good place for my purse yet, so I do keep that on the island. But let's wipe it down first and then we will move stuff. This is a sweater. We're gonna throw it over there. Doggy poop bags. If you know, you know. This is Cosmo's little harness and stuff. I don't have a good place for this right now either. I'm gonna throw that on top of his fridge, or my fridge. This is the current book that I'm reading. It's really good. It's called The Paper Palace. And yeah, it's really good. If you guys want book recommendations or want to know what I'm reading, let me know because I love to give them. I'm also listening to an audio book. Man, I forgot what it's called, but it's pretty good so far. I'll have to get that. Recommendation. This is my sunglasses. I like to put them with my purse. That way I grab them before I go. Aquaphor, if you know, you know. This stuff is the best for your lips. I used to be a very anxious lip biter and finger biter. I'm still working on the fingers. They're getting better. But I've tried to make a promise to myself to fix my lips. And this is really done the trick. Obviously scissors, that needs to go back with my reselling stuff. And then we have a little candle here, which we'll keep here. My soap, and then there's some like random loose change that we will throw in the purse. And let's go ahead and wipe everything down. I really love the method. This is an antibacterial all-purpose cleaner. It smells delicious. It will be nice to get this place reset a little bit. Sometimes the days just get ahead of you and it's extremely hard to reset your space, but I'm trying to keep it in a daily rotation to do before I go to bed, but last night I just was tired. Okay. Island is done. So this side isn't too bad. Again, we have a dirty towel that we will go ahead and put in the wash. And then I also need to soak my air fryer. So it's not too bad, but I do really need to clean this. So I'm gonna soak this in hot soapy water. Make this all look okay, and then we are going to wipe down this space as well. I need to get, I don't have stovetop cleaner. I haven't bought any yet for this new apartment, so that is something that I definitely need to get. That stuff works really well if you guys have never used it. This space is reset. I am going to sweep, but I'm going to do the other side and then sweep everything all at once. You guys probably can't see. Let me lower this. I have a stack of clothes here. So this I got yesterday sourcing. I went to Goodwill on Dollar Day. I picked up a lot of things for my show, but this was only $2 after half off. It's a size extra large, new with tags, Old Navy blazer. Not something that I would normally pick up and list, but I figured my plus size new with tags Old Navy does really well. So this is something that I have to put on my to be listed rack. We have some weird lighting issues, hold on. Okay, that's done. This is a pile of items that I'm going to try on and see if I want to keep for myself. So I need to put these into my bedroom to try on. A lot of these was from those Helpsy boxes. Look at how cute this one is. Or from, I opened a ThredUp box. That these items just aren't worth it, like an Old Navy blouse. So I might as well see if I want it. And then like, look at how cute this popover is. This is just a New Day Target. It's this really cute cream sweater. So anyways, these are items that I want to see if I want. So let me go put these into a pile in my bedroom. There's an empty tote that I need to bring to my storage unit. So we're gonna put this right by the door. Now we need to move on to my reselling space. These are a pair of Simply pants that I listed yesterday that I kept in my scale. So I have to put these into my listed pile. Okay, let's move over here before we start like doing the floors and seeing what we can do over here for my apartment. So this is my little reselling corner. So I can put this headband back. This is my little camera attachments we'll leave here. This is some more bills that I need to take care of. I'll put that over there. I'm gonna put this headband on for a second so I don't have to keep walking around with it. Okay, so down here, this is, you guys probably can't tell, but under my, I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see. Under this table, yeah, you guys aren't gonna be able to see. Under this table, I've been keeping some different boxes to go to different places. So this first box is a ThredUp box, which this is almost full, but I like to jam pack it. So I keep it under here when I get things that I need to send to ThredUp. I will put them in here. So that will stay under here. Next, this is a Play-Doh's bag. And this I'm gonna put in my storage unit where I have my other Play-Doh's items. So I'm gonna go put it over here in that bin. And then under here is another ThredUp box that is completely packaged and ready to go. But I'm gonna bring those both at the same time, so I have to wait a little bit longer to fill that one up. So I'm gonna keep those under here to kind of keep them out of the way. Here are two of my sweaters that I need to hang up. So let's put them over here. And then when we move to the bedroom, we will put those away. Let's shut all these drawers. I have a lot of shipping to do. This fell. This is a Torrid dress that I need to get listed. So let me put it back on the hanger and add it to my listing rack. These boxes, they were my Helpsy source boxes. They're empty now, but they're the perfect size to send things to ThredUp. So I have two of them left. And so I'm gonna bring these to the storage unit. And then once I am done with that one, I'll bring one over to start filling that up again. This area looks good. This is just items that I need to list. And then these items I have already listed. I need to inventory them, but there's a few of them that actually sold this weekend. So I will be shipping those out in just a little bit. Okay, now moving on to the next little area. Next little area is my little reselling space. So this rack is all the items that I sold this weekend. This is all items that I need to ship today. So this will stay here until I move it over to go to my shipping area. And then this was a cardigan that actually has a little bit of pilling on it. So I think I'm gonna send this one to ThredUp because I don't wanna deal with it. And I think they'll take it. So let me go ahead and throw that in that box. This is a box of usable items for my $15 show. These are all basically a size small. So I've been slowly adding them in when I have room on the rack for size smalls. So I'm going to still keep this right over here, but that should be done this week. And I should be able to get all of that stuff out and put that other box into my storage unit. And then we have this little area over here. This is where I do my shows, and this thing gets so cluttered. So I have my little headphones charging. Those I need to put in my purse because I bring those with me everywhere. I have 2 more headbands that I need to put away, so I'm gonna go put those away. Here's a little notepad that I don't use over here, so I'm gonna take this away. And then here are my numbered stickers that I'm working on right now, so I do keep those here with my measuring tape. This has my iPad and my iPad stand for when I go live, so we'll keep those over here. That's all good. These are all items that are in my current $15 show. I'm going to just leave these here. And now a bathing suit that I'm gonna save for next summer for my shows. And this is a kid's little sweater, so both of those need to go to my storage unit. One of them needs to go into my Once Upon a Child bin, and the other one needs to go into a seasonal bin. This is Cosmo's little cone. He doesn't need it right now, but I am keeping it just in case. This is a little pad, and these are some gaming headphones. I do like to game sometimes, mostly with my ex, but I still like it. And then down here is Cosmo's food and toys. We are just getting that all good. Okay, next is my bedroom. I need to make the bed. I need to clean up a bunch of stuff over here. So let me do that. So now all that's left is I just need to sweep everywhere. A good clean on everything. I'm feeling really good. I feel like it's a great Monday reset. Let me take you down here. And now I need to ship. So I'm gonna start prepping some items to ship and, you know, printing all the labels and things like that. And then I will show you guys some of the things that have been selling this weekend. Okay, we are going to do some shipping. So the first item that I wanted to show you guys is actually over here. Let me grab it. This is a pair of New with Tags Good American, and these are the good waist palazzo pant in this white wide leg. These I got at a local liquidation store. I paid $17 for these, which is a pretty good amount for jeans and for Good American that, you know, not sure if it's gonna sell, but these ones looked like they were doing well. So I went ahead and got them, and they sold for $60 on eBay in maybe less than a week. So I am happy about that. Let me go ahead and package these up. I also had I only had 2 eBay sales this weekend. I've been listing every day, but like eBay has been non-existent for me. So I had another sale, but it's at my storage unit, so I'll have to get it later. And it was a Karl Lagerfeld dress, and it sold for $20, which I'm happy about. I got that in a ThredUp box, so I just wanted to get something for it. I'm not sure if I'm going to show everything because I sold a lot this weekend. I think I'm gonna do it in batches, so we'll go for as long as I can go without eating. And then I'll reward myself with eating something. All right, let's see what's next. This is a Sonoma one size poncho. This sold for $15 in my $15 show. And this person only bought one thing, totally fine. I have upped my starting prices. I think I've talked about this before on the channel, but I've upped my starting prices on my shows. So before it used to be $3, or sometimes I would do $7, $10, and I've just decided that I will start everything at a $15 starting price, and I will show the items in multiple shows. And if the item still doesn't sell after a very long time of showing it, then I will either list that item if it's worthy of being listed, or send it to ThredUp. Anyways, this item sold the first time I showed it for $15, and that was great. Okay, this is a bundle of 3, and let's see. We've got this one, we've got this one, And we've got this one. Okay, this one is a bundle of 3, all size large. This is a Carmen Mark Volvo little gray dolman sleeve sweater. I'm gonna turn you guys just a tiny bit. This is a bundle of 2, one's red, one's pink. So I put those together for 15. And then this is a new with tags, little lightweight striped sweater. So all of those sold for, so all 3 of these sold for 15. So this was a bundle, 3 items for $45, which I am, well, technically 4 items, but we'll say 3. I'm trying to think. I'm pretty sure I got all of these out of a ThredUp box, and my average cost of goods on a ThredUp box, depending on the box, is usually just like $1 or $2. Or if there's a lot of items that I can't use, then it will go up a little bit. But let's just say I had 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, let's just say I had $8 into these, which I think I have less. 8 into 45 is a great sale. That's why I really like doing these $15 live shows, because bundles can really add up, and it's pretty great getting that stuff in and out. A lot of these items, well, all of these items, I personally wouldn't list myself. So having them sell in a live show, that way I can get money back to buy things that I will list myself, is very exciting. Okay, the next bundle that sold, this one was a $47 bundle, so something got bid up. This is a J. Crew 100% cotton black tank dress. That one sold for 15. That was a size large. And this material just gets like attracts fuzz. So I'm just going to lint roll this really quick, make it look more presentable. Okay, the next item, this one sold for 17. And this is an Athleta black, and it's called the Cozy Karma hoodie or something, I don't know. That sold for 17. And then this one was a Alley black ribbed midi dress, and that sold for 15. So again, I got all of these out of these ones. One of those I got out of a Helpseek J. Crew box, so my cost of goods were a little bit higher on that, $3.13. The other ones I got out of ThredUp boxes, so let's say 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're in it to about like $7. $7 into 47. Again, really great. Would I like to do that with one item? Obviously, yes, right? But a lot of these items I wouldn't list. Now, on this one, I would have listed the Athleta if it didn't sell, and I would have listed that J. Crew dress. But sometimes I like to put items in my shows that are obviously of a higher value. That way people feel that they are getting a fantastic deal, as long as my cost of goods allow it. Now, I bought a bunch of jeans last week for $17, a lot of those Good Americans. I bought some new tags, Madewell, things like that. Those items, obviously, I can't put into a show, right? But if I can get items that are a pretty low cost of goods, that are a great brand, that I can use to attract people into my shows, then I will definitely do that. Some of those brands include Free People, Athleta, Lululemon, you know, brands that a lot of people know and love, that are usually pretty high on the resale market, that I can offer at a better discount, but I can't always. All right, so that was a 3-item bundle going out. Next is a bundle of 2. This one sold for $30. And I got both of these out of a Helpsy box. So this one isn't the best profit. So this is, I spent $3.13 on both of these. So we're in it almost $7, 7 into 30, not the best. The best way to make your margins on live shows is to have the lowest cost of goods as possible. But I don't have a bins anymore, and my dollar days at Goodwill are absolutely terrible. So I have to source online, and it is what it is. Okay, this is a new with tags Rachel Roy little animal printed kimono that sold for 15. And then this is also sold for 15. This is a Band of Gypsies floral jumpsuit. So $15 into these I'm happy about. And you know what I did with a lot of those Helpsy boxes was taken the items that could sell and listed those, and then the items that I had to put in a live show or send a thread to get my money back, I did. Now, after those boxes, honestly, I probably wouldn't recommend Helpsy, because those boxes, most of them, 99% of them, were pretty terrible. There was definitely some standout pieces in them, but not enough that it was worth the cost of goods, because there was so many damaged items. Like, so many damaged items. And what's so frustrating is that, you know, they know that they're selling to resellers, and what could be something that isn't a big deal for the average consumer buying something at Goodwill, let's say, for $5, and it having a small hole in the collar or a stain, something that potentially they'll cover or that isn't a big deal to them, is a huge deal when you're reselling it, right? Because it dramatically loses value. And if that item was only worth $20 or $25, now that item is worth like 10. It's not worth it to list it, right? And so it's just frustrating, because they know their target market is resellers, and they know that those items aren't going to get them any money, and they put them in the box anyways, because they need to make money on those damaged items that they get. So it's sad, it's frustrating. I don't know what the answer is, because obviously they need to make money as well, but their quality control is absolutely terrible. Again, if their target market was consumers that are looking for deals on things, that doesn't matter if it has a small flaw, because they can, you know, do something about it, it's totally different than us buying it looking to resell it for a higher value. That's just my 2 cents on it. Okay, this is another example of 2 Helpsy items. So again, around a little less than $7 into 30. This is a Steve Madden color block lightweight sweater, and this is a J. Crew camel colored crew neck sweater. Both of these were size extra large, and both of them went for 15. So again, not the biggest return, but I am definitely making money on these items. All right, this is another bundle of 2 that went for 30, and if we're looking at these items as an individual, I'm probably losing money on this, but let me explain why. First is this Lauren Moshi, and this designer used to be huge a few years ago. This is a little camo top. This I bought this from my local liquidation store. Honestly, I don't remember now, because I've taken this out of my spreadsheet as a loss. And I think I paid $5 for it. I honestly don't remember. I bought a ton of Lauren Moshi, and a lot of it sold. A lot of it sold for $35, $45. This one was just sitting for like 3 years. So I finally took it out of my inventory and put it in a Poshmark show. It did sell for 15. And then this is kind of the same thing. This is a new with tags Prana pair of camo shorts. Now, I did buy 250 items of Prana 2 years ago from Helpsy at $7.97 a piece, and I've made profit on that over and over and over and over again. It was a fantastic deal. I've sold so many items, but I have stragglers now that I'm just trying to get rid of, and most of them are a size extra small, unfortunately. And so this was it. So technically I did pay $7.97 for this, but I've made profit over and over again, and now I'm just trying to move out the extras. So although, you know, I basically didn't make profit on this bundle in a whole, I've made profit from both of those hauls many times over, and now I'm just trying to liquidate what I have left. So I'm happy about that. Anytime I can get rid of or liquidate size extra smalls and shows, I'm really happy about. Size extra small, it's just a really hard size for me to move in shows or selling it. So I was happy about that. So that was a $30 sale. All right, this is an incredible bundle. This person got so many great deals on this. Now, 2 of these items I did get at the bins. So some of my fall items I packed away last year for, you know, bringing out this time. So I did have bins last year. So one of those items was this really cute white birch animal printed like fleecy blouse. This sold for $15. So that I did get at the bins last year in the summer and put it away for this year. And this is another one. This one sold for $15 and I couldn't believe it. I really thought that I was gonna get more bids, but I didn't have that many people in the room, and that's kind of the thing with live shows, which is why I say always start at what you're comfortable with. That way you at least are making a profit you're comfortable with. So this is Barefoot Dreams size extra large tunic sweater. So you know what, I could have listed this one and I could have probably gotten $30, but I put it in a show to bring people's attention and I got $15, so that is okay. I also got that one at the bins and had it stored away in my fall winter bins for the last couple months. Just took it out. So both of those items so far, I'm in basically $2-ish. This bundle sold for $45, by the way. It has 3 items. And this is the other item. This is absolutely gorgeous. This is a J. Crew red ribbed cardigan, and that one I did get from Helpsy for $3.13. So basically we're into this bundle $5. $5 into $45 is fantastic. If I could do that every day, I definitely would. Again, I am doing it in a higher quantity. I'm not doing that in one item, but it's because I use shows to liquidate the items that potentially would either sit in my closet or wouldn't get me that much. And then I, you know, list items that are going to give me a higher profit or don't sell in my shows or are skewed in a way like maternity all list, figs, like scrubs, things like that, or, you know, whatever. There's a method to the madness. But my point is that live shows can really help propel your business if you can get quality items at a low enough cost that you're willing to kind of risk. But I mean, like $15 an item is pretty good. Like if you can go to the bins and buy items for $1 and flip them for $15 over and over and over and over again, definitely worth it. Also, friends, if you guys are looking into live selling, or you have been live selling and it's just not working for you, or you just want a support group, me and my 5 friends have started well, we've had it now for a while. It's a Patreon. It's called the Live 5. It's me, Renewing Amber, but Renewing Threads on Poshmark, Brittany at Essential Endeavors, Chelsea at Chelsea Sunshine, Britton at Britton eBoutique or Britton Herb on Poshmark, and Macy at Blue Consignment. And in that Patreon, we do so many different things. We have hour-plus long discussions every month on a topic of your choosing. Last month we did like prepping for Q4 and things like that. We also do tons of different like individual videos, posts, things like that. We do like shipping thoughts and, you know, what's working for us, what hasn't working for us, what didn't work for us. We do what type of shows like we love, what type of shows we don't like. We do like listing challenges, motivational posts. We have a beautiful community who also supports each other, has found community within the group. They go and support each other on shows. So many different things that we do in the Live 5. And so if you want to check it out, there is a link down below. And yeah, it's a great time. We have tons of fun, but it's also really educational and can really help grow your live selling business. All right, I'm gonna do a couple more before I take a break to eat because I am starving. Okay, next is another 3-piece bundle. These items sold for $45, so $15 each. And this one I did get out of a ThredUp box. This is an Old Navy size medium little brown rib sweater. So some Old Navy I put in my shows, some I don't. It has to have some sellable factors. So this one was a lightweight sweater, so good transition piece. It had a mock neck. People really love mock neck. It's ribbed and it's soft, and it is that camel brown colorway that's perfect for the fall. So that's why I put that one into my show. And this one, you're gonna be like, why the heck did you pick this up? This is actually Faded Glory. I got this from the bins a long time ago. It was in my winter bin, but it is a blush pink zip up pea coat. And so I thought this was really substantial enough to put in a show, and I thought I could definitely garner $15 from this. This is definitely not something that I would list on my own, but putting that in a show and getting someone a coat for $15 is great. And then the last item is this Zara black ribbed midi dress. Honestly, I don't remember where I got this, either the bins from before or a ThredUp box. Regardless, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, around $5 into this bundle. And again, this sold for $45. So another great flip. When you look at, I think the issue that people have with shows is that they look at individual sales, especially people who have $3 shows or lower start shows, is that they get really bummed out when an item sells for $3. And I would as well when I had lower start shows. And I still kind of do when something just goes for 15. I'm like, oh, okay. The thing is that you have to look at a show as a whole, okay? Because there's so much value in bulk selling. And like, think about this. If I was turning 5 into 45 over and over again, that would be incredible. That is incredible. Yes, I'm doing it in 3 items instead of 1. But even if you got a bundle offer on Poshmark and you spent $5 on those items and someone offered you 45, as long as it was reasonable, you would probably accept it. It's the same thing, you know? So that's how I like to think about it as a whole. All right, this is a pair of J. Crew size 0 trousers. So again, really happy to sell size extra small. Sorry, my camera's freaking out because it's black. And this one was just a 1-item bundle. Someone just came in and bought this for $15 in my show. And again, I am happy with that. I did get these from the Helpsy source. So it was $3.13 each. So $3.13 into 15, obviously not the biggest profit. The way that shows are the best is when people bundle. But I have changed my prices to 15 so that it's just a straight $20% fee instead of you're getting less back. Some shows I have a lot of people bid stuff up, and some shows I don't. And so this weekend it was just mostly $15 bids. But again, I am happy with that. That's why I set my minimum at 15. This is something I got in my ThredUp box, and this is just by a brand, Fever. It is a size, here. I don't know if it's gonna show you. Size extra large, it's brand new, the tags, but the reason I put it in my show is because mesh items are extremely popular right now. So there's many different reasons why Y2K is something that had a lot of like lacy mesh, so that is popular. Also, it's close to Halloween, so that's a really good item to accessorize for Halloween. The next item is this gorgeous reversible J. Crew Sherpa vest. Now, this one was missing its J. Crew tag, but the information was in the pocket, the material tag and everything. And I decided to put this one in a show because I thought it was honestly something that was going to get bid up because it was a really great neutral. It did only sell for $15, which again, totally fine. And so this was a 30 item or $30 bundle. So there was about $2 from the ThreadUp item and $3 into the vest. So $5 into 15. I'm very happy with that again. Or $5 into 30, not $5 into 15. $5 into 30. All right, it is the next morning, and yesterday I was like, you know what? I just need new pans. Like, it is what it is. So I went to Home Goods and I got these pans. These are the Woodstone Natural Elements, and they are like a not a ceramic. I think they're a heavy duty cast aluminum, and they have this really nice wooden detail. And I got these because I looked them up on Amazon while I was there, and they had really good reviews. So here is the other one. So this is a 12-inch skillet. This one is a 9.5-inch skillet. This one was $12.99. I'm really looking for, I basically only have that giant skillet, so I needed something for like eggs and stuff, and then I needed a mid-size, which is a 12-inch skillet. This one was $16.99. And then I got the big boy because I love a giant skillet. If you know me, you know I love a giant skillet. And so I got this amazing big boy. I don't know if it says how big this one is. Okay, this is a 12.5 inch saute pan. So the difference is that this one is going to have those higher, the higher edges, and it comes with a lid. So that is absolutely perfect. So yeah, I'm excited for these because I have been needing new cookware for a long time now, and I'm excited to get rid of the other one, donate it, or trash it depending on the condition of it once I really like look at it. And then yesterday, let me show you guys. After I came home, sorry, the lighting is like really bright over here because it's where I have my ceiling lighting. Yesterday, after I came back from running all those errands and doing all the things, I was chilling and I was like, you know what? I've been going live every single day. Let's not stop the streak. Let's go live. And I did a night show. I did a random pop-up at 7:00 p.m. on a Monday, and I was really happy with the results. So this from here, all of these items sold during my live show yesterday, and the gross was $570. That was fantastic. A lot of these items went for $15, but I did get some items that went for $19 and $20 plus. So I'm really happy with that. So this whole rack is everything. This is from the previous shows that I did the 2 days ago that I need to ship out. And then again, these are from yesterday. So most of these are larger bundles. So I will go ahead and ship those today. I'm probably gonna end the vlog here because I wanna edit this and get it up. And thank you guys so much for hanging out and being here. And if you guys liked this type of vlog and it makes you happy, or, you know, helps you during your midday, you know, slump when you need to watch some YouTube to get some work done, I would really appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button. I'm really trying to get to 1,000 subs. I've been working really hard, and I'm gonna continue to bring you guys great content. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.